Okay, our today's topic it's this one. So the title in your module must be to infinitive. Jadi mungkin judulnya di modul kalian to infinitive ya sekarang ya teman-teman ya.
Infinitive
Yes,
with to
to infinitive.
with
To
to
infinitive.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, to infinitive and verb ing. Yeah, but
And verb
actually
ing.
in academic, so you might not find this one if you want to go to more detail. So actually the title of this one is to infinitive and gerund. To infinitive and gerund.
to infinitive and gerund.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
pusing ya.
infinitive and gerund. So maybe let's talk here first. So what is to infinitive? What is gerund? Jadi to infinitive sama gerund itu apa sih? Singkatnya teman-teman. We start from gerund first. Gerund. Yeah, gerund is adding ing
Verb,
after verb.
adding in. After verb, adding in.
Yeah, adding ing after verb.
Verb.
Yeah, adding ing after verb. So we got jadi asalnya kita punya best form everyone. Verb itu ada best form, ada infinitive form. Nah, kalau best form it means verb one. It means verb one. Best form means verb one. Nah, for example sleep.
Sleep.
Kalau gerund jadinya
Sleeping.
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 Nah, we got infinitive.
Native.
Infinitive like this one. It's adding to before the verb.
Before
To
the
plus-
oh kayak being ya.
To
Yeah,
plus
no.
best form. To plus best form. For example, sleep
To
jadinya to sleep.
To sleep.
Ya, to
Oh.
sleep. Ya, to tambah best form.
Hmm.
Ya, jadinya to
To write. To sleep.
Ya,
To play.
to sleep, to write. Tapi karena di PPT tadi saya baca, ya I've read it all the times actually. Yeah, but they don't explain about details about gerund and infinitive. Sebenarnya gerund sama infinitive itu ada beberapa persamaan, ada juga beberapa perbedaan, teman-teman. Let's take a look at the similarities. Jadi keduanya itu bisa jadi subjek, teman-teman. We can use this one as a subject. What is subject? Beginning of the sentence. Jadi awal sebuah kalimat, teman-teman. Yeah, because I thought I have already told about this one before. Jadi kayaknya kalau nggak salah dulu udah pernah dibicarakan, teman-teman. Verb cannot be a subject. Jadi verb itu nggak bisa jadi awal kalimat. Nah, but if you want to make it into a subject, you can change into gerund or infinitive.
Gerund.
Jadi kalau misal kalian
Plus ing ya.
kalian yes, kalau
Jadikan
kalian
subjek.
pengen jadi ini, pengen jadi awal kalimat, pengen bikin verb jadi awal kalimat, kalian bisa ubah jadi gerund. For example, like this one. Running is my hobby. Running is my hobby.
Swimming
Now we
is my
use
hobby.
gerund
Ya.
here. Yeah, sleeping. For me, sleeping, I think. For example, watching movie is my hobby. Watching movie is my hobby. Or you can say this one. To speak. To speak.
To speak
To speak. Okay, wait a second. But to speak English.
English.
To speak English fluently is my goal.
My goal.
Jadi berbicara Inggris secara
Lancar.
lancar itu goal saya. Nah, you can use this one. You can use this to everyone. Gerund and infinitive as a subject. Nah, itu persamaannya, teman-teman. ada dua ya teman-teman, we got two. Persamaannya ini or, nah this one can be an object after verb. Sama-sama bisa jadi objek setelah verb. Objek setelah verb. Objek setelah verb. For example. Jadi istilahnya kita pakai dua verb teman-teman ya, tapi kita taruh gerund dan infinitive setelah verb yang lain, after the other main verb. So, for example, she regretted. This one is a verb. She regretted leaving the class too early. Too early. Nah, this one, everyone. She regretted leaving the class too early. She regretted leaving the class too early. Jadi ini kan dua verb, teman-teman. Nah, bisa jadi ini, teman-teman. Subjek, verb, objeknya. Or we can also use this one. I forgot to buy new face wash, for example. I forgot to buy a new face wash. Forgot is a verb, buy is also a verb. Nah, tapi karena verb sama verb nggak bisa ketemu ya teman-teman. I mean, we can use the same verb in one sentences. Jadi makanya kita pakai infinitive atau gerund. Nah, persamaannya ini teman-teman. And then the next one, what's the difference? Nah, perbedaannya udah pernah kita pelajari di pertemuan pertama. Pertemuan pertama, do you still remember what have we learned in our first meeting? Masih ingat nggak? Pertemuan pertama kita belajar apa, teman-teman?
Adjective.
Ya, adjective, preposition. Adjective, preposition.
And preposition.
Ya, adjective,
ed
preposition.
and plus ing ya.
Ya, jadi gerund itu bisa diikuti dengan preposition. Gerund can be followed by preposition. Nah, kayak kemarin teman-teman, I'm good at cooking. I'm good at cleaning the house. I'm good at singing. Nah, ini pakai gerund, teman-teman. But we can use this one in preposition. Jadi I'm good at to know. I'm good and in know. Jadi bedanya itu gerund bisa dipakai dengan preposition. Nah, infinitive itu tidak bisa dipakai dengan preposition. Infinitive tidak bisa dipakai, or this one, maybe in English. Can be followed by preposition. Nah, ini teman-teman, jadi kurang lebih perbedaan dan persamaan dari gerund dan infinitive, teman-teman. Jadi perbedaannya ada dua. Ya, persamaannya ada dua, bisa jadi subjek, awal kalimat, atau objek. Jadi setelah verb, teman-teman. Nah, but for this one, we need to pay attention to the main verb. Jadi kita yang perlu kita lakukan setelah ini adalah perhatikan main verbnya. Main verb itu verb utama, jadi verb yang muncul setelah subjek. Nah, for example, like this one. Verb apa aja sih yang bisa diikuti dengan verb ing? Atau gerund, verb apa aja yang bisa diikuti dengan ing, dan verb apa aja yang bisa diikuti dengan infinitive, because it would be different. Nah, I think it's already being taught in this one. Okay. Nah, this one everyone. Jadi ada beberapa verb yang bisa diikuti dengan verb ing. Actually it's a lot. Jadi bisa lebih banyak dari ini ya teman-teman. So I might add some. Jadi di sini ada enjoy, admit, mind, and then avoid, can help, consider, dislike, feel like, finish, get up, miss, practice, and suggest is use verb ing. Nah, pay attention everyone when there is a main verb in a sentence. So make sure for the next object you followed with the gerund. Jadi kalau misal ketemu kata ini teman-teman silahkan ditambah gerund teman-teman. For example like this one, I enjoy traveling. I admitted stealing the necklace. I admitted loving my ex, for example. Tapi jangan ya teman-teman ya. I don't mind. For example, I don't mind lending my friend money. Or I don't mind waiting if you were busy. So I avoid eating something fishy. Jadi menghindari memakan sesuatu yang amis-amis. So makanya Elvis Presley lagunya judulnya I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. I can't help falling. Jadi harus pakai falling. So I consider buying this book because it's important. And then I dislike. So I feel like. I finished washing the dishes. Terus ada lagi. So let me add some more word that need to be followed with verb ing everyone. Ya nanti bisa you just need to take a picture. This one. Allow. We use allow with the verb ing as well. So you are allowed buying a coffee only in the weekend. And then attempt. So I attempt being mean to my friend for a day. And then begin everyone. Begin and then cheese. Continue. Cheese, continue. Deserve. So you deserve getting a better person. Karena di sini ada like, dislike, yeah, of course, love everyone, and then neglect. Jadi nanti di screenshot aja teman-teman. Omit, fear, apalagi prefer. So I prefer buying something online. Recommend. I recommend you buying this soap or something like that. Start. Oh, and then keep, everyone, keep is always with verb ing. So keep reading a book. It will give you a lot of benefit or something like that. Okay, ini dulu kayaknya. I think this one. I add some more verb that is used frequently. Jadi yang sering dipakai ya teman-teman ya. So make sure when you find these sentences in, these verbs in a sentence, you need to add gerund everyone or verb ing. Nah, but we have this one, like and love can be followed with ing form or to infinitive. And then the next one, we got verbs that followed by infinitive form. Jadi 2 plus verb 1. 2 plus verb 1. Oke, jadi ada beberapa teman-teman. If we meet one and then learn, offer, afford, agree, ask, choose, decide, expect, hope, and something like that. So we need to use infinitive form. I want to speak. I want to buy this one. She is learning to play piano. I'm learning to speak Japanese. You are learning to speak English. Yeah, he offered to help wash up. So I can afford to buy Lamborghini or something. Not yet, maybe. Belum mungkin ya teman-teman. So I agree to visit my grandparents or something like that. And the next one. Jaren, and then I might add some more. Saya lihat dulu yang nggak ada. Us agree. This one. Yang sering dipakai aja ya teman-teman ya. Maybe arrange. I arrange to meet up with my friend. Nah, ini yang sering dipakai di writing. Aim, tujuan, or purpose. This study aim to provide a clear explanation about something. And then decide, maybe ada nggak decide di sini? No, decide. Decide. Happen. It happened too sudden. Hesitate. And then hope everyone. I hope to meet you. Jadi kalau hope pakainya tuh ya teman-teman ya. Okay, offer. We use offer. Promise. I promise to buy you a flower. Swear. Okay, masih banyak sebenarnya, but yeah, I just like give you some fail everyone. So I failed to get a scholarship or something like that. Nah, this one everyone. So now let's move to, let me take a picture of this one first. So that's for gerund and infinitive everyone. Do you have a question related about this material? Kira-kira ada pertanyaan nggak terkait materi kita hari ini? Yeah, it's quite simple today. Not that simple, but maybe because you need to memorize some of the verbs, main verbs especially. Jadi emang it requires memorization. Jadi butuh ini ya teman-teman, mengingat-ingat vocabnya. But do you get the difference between gerund and infinitive? Dapat nggak maksudnya perbedaan dari gerund sama infinitive ini?
Gimana ya?
We got it, but we have some complicated in between.
Oh, you got, yeah, it's kind of complicated because yeah, it requires to memorize some of the main verb everyone. Jadi memang butuh ini ya teman-teman. Sengaja kayak yeah, memorization of the verb.
No, but what I mean.
Mas nandainnya.
Oh ya, nandainnya itu dari main verbnya biasanya. So this one, the sign it should be in the main verb. Now, for example, like this one. For example, like this one. I finished. I finished.
Study.
I finish. Kalau finish itu di awal diikuti dengan apa ini teman-teman?
I finish to study.
Finish.
Oh no, studying.
Yeah, I finish studying. Oh, ini salah.
Studying.
Korek itu
Yes.
Ya,
salah.
I finish studying. Karena finish itu
Studying.
harus pakai verb ing.
Oh.
Ya,
Hmm.
this one. So, it's a bit complicated. Jadi yang agak sedikit rumit di sini adalah kita perlu mengingat-ingat ini teman-teman,
Iya.
the main verb. We need
Yeah.
to
No,
remember the main verb.
what I mean, because I found some time in some other word that is not according to what the grammar rules order, like
Yeah.
what the word I found before, mine it must be following by ing, right?
Verb ing, yes.
Yeah, okay. But if you see some sample in the sentence, for example, I don't mind whatever you do. So where I put the in this sentence?
If you need to add some other verb after mine. Jadi kalau misal perlu verb lagi setelah mine, I don't mind doing whatever you want. I don't mind doing whatever you want. But actually it depends on where did you find the sentence. Jadi or where did you find or where did you hear the sentence. Jadi tergantung kalian nemunya di mana ya teman-teman. Because English, I mean language is something not that strict everyone. Jadi bahasa itu kan sebenarnya in daily conversation itu nggak terlalu strict seperti ini ya teman-teman ya. Because language is used to communicate. It doesn't have to be right. Jadi nggak benar-benar juga nggak apa-apa as long as the message is delivered. Jadi selama pesannya itu tersampaikan ya. So the function of language is done. But actually we still have a rules. Jadi di beberapa kesempatan memang kita harus ngomong bahasa dengan baik dan benar. I think it's same with Indonesian as the way we use Indonesian. Jadi mungkin sama kayak kita pakai bahasa Indonesia ya teman-teman. In daily conversation we don't think about EYD or something like that.
Yeah.
Tapi kalau misal kita tes atau kita lagi di conference
untuk
or
menulis
something like
juga,
that,
kan?
ya.
For writing, we have
For
to
writing thesis or something like that, we have to use a correct
use
language,
the
a
ruler.
well-construct language. Jadi ya, maybe it depends on where did you find the sentence. Yeah, if you find the sentence in daily conversation, so it's no problem.
No problem.
We don't have a
Daily
strict
conversation.
rule in daily conversation. Jadi di percakapan sehari-hari ini nggak ada aturan yang jelas ya teman-teman. But yeah, I think grammar is still important. But actually when you have a conversation, especially in daily conversation, you don't have to be strict on the grammar. Just try to deliver the message.
Okay, sis. The other thing is about gerund. What did the parent with the present continuous then? Because this also verb plus ing, right?
I see.
Is it similar?
Oh yeah. So let's found the difference. Ya mungkin perbedaannya kalau we always think that ing is continuous thing or ed is past.
Yeah.
Tapi kita cari bedanya ya. So we start from present continuous. Present continuous. What is the verb? What is the form? Jadi form dari present continuous kan subject. Plus is am are plus verb ing.
Verb ing.
Okay, and then we have this one, gerund. Gerund itu kan subject, and then main verb.
Main verb
plus ing.
Yeah, and then verb ing. So this is the difference. Jadi bedanya adalah
for gerund no need to be.
Sorry?
For gerund no need to be.
Oh yeah, you find out the difference. Jadi bedanya present continuous sama gerund itu kalau present continuous ya we need to be. We need to be. Jadi to be ini penting ya teman-teman. To be is important. To be itu semacam identitas dari tensesnya sendiri.
Itu pekerjaan yang sedang dilakukan ya.
Oh, she is walking. She was walking. So it's identity of a tenses. Nah, kalau ini we use verb not with the to be. So I finished studying 2 years ago. I finished studying 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ya,
that's the difference.
jadi gerund kalau saya tidak salah
Got it.
dulu belajar itu kata kerja yang kita rubah menjadi kata benda ya, abstract noun kan?
Ya itu makanya bisa jadi subjek.
Jadi
We can be
subjek.
a subject ya. Karena syarat subjek dari sebuah kalimat itu harus noun.
Noun, jadi noun.
Ya.
Jadi noun
Every
ya
single
tadinya
sentence has to be start with the noun.
noun.
Okay.
For
Mm-mm.
subject ya, for
Got it.
subject.
Ya makanya I finish. I itu kan subjek.
Noun.
Ya,
Finish.
mostly I is a noun. Mostly subject is a pronoun. Jadi kebanyakan subjek
Exactly.
ini.
Got it.
Tapi
Thank you.
in some cases like this one, ini kalimat peringatan kita bisa pakai verb teman-teman. Kita bisa pakai
Oh.
verb. Don't cross that line. Itu kalimat peringatan. Bisa pakai
Point.
verb. Tapi kalau sentence, we need to start with the noun. Now, what about this one?
Avoid
To
driving.
drive.
I fit to drive.
Kalau avoid berarti harus diikuti dengan
To
To drive.
to
Drive.
drive. I don't know.
Hindarilah
avoid.
No,
driving.
Avoid.
Avoid
driving.
driving.
Avoid
if you feel
driving.
Avoid
of
Avoid
driving.
driving if you feel tired or sleepy.
Ya, hindarilah.
What about
itu.
this one? We hope.
See you again.
Yeah, we hope to see you again.
Again.
Hope to see you again.
We hope to see you again. So yeah, to help you memorize the verb, I got you with the question verb speaking card, everyone. So you need to keep talking about something a relative or yours should stop doing. So something that you need to stop doing. So for example, I need to stop scrolling down TikTok if I want to get a productive. Jadi stop verb ing. Nah, I think it will help you to drill the vocabulary. So please take a look at the list of vocabularies. So something you should have done last week. I think I need to finish writing my thesis, my proposal, I think, or something like that. Jadi, nah teman-teman, pay attention to the main verb that you need to use after that. Jadi diperhatikan main verbnya setelah ini ya teman-teman. And once again, what you need to do is answering the question. Jadi dijawab pertanyaannya ya teman-teman. So it's not translating the question, but it's answering the question.
Karena kadang nggak tahu artinya, sis.
Oh ya,
Kasih apa artinya kurang tepat kadang-kadang kalau kita ngertiin.
Answering
so,
by gerund and to infinitive, huh?
yes, gerund and to infinitive. This one.
Okay.
So, for example, something that you are very proud of doing. Jadi sesuatu yang paling kalian banggakan itu apa nih? So I'm proud of creating bookstagram or creating a book review every month or something like that.
I could not remember the group of word which is followed by what.
Sorry?
Yeah, I could not remember the group of word which are followed by what.
So maybe I'd like to share the picture that I have already taken. It consists of a lot of verbs, so you need to take a look after that. Jadi nanti coba sambil dilihat ya teman-teman ya. Oke, begitu teman-teman. Is there any other question? Ada pertanyaan lain nggak teman-teman?
Good, enough.
No,
I think enough.
Oke.
Miss nanya, Miss,
Oh ya.
to speak English fluently sama nggak dengan speaking English fluently?
Sama. You can speaking English fluently karena itu subjek kan. So we need to change into verb ing or to infinitive.
Oh,
So
sama
to
ya.
watch, yeah.
Yang running is my hobby dengan to run is my hobby sama juga.
Oh.
It's not appropriate maybe. Yeah, maybe
Oh.
to run 4 or 5 miles in a week is going to be my goals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can use to and ing, but yeah, you need to make sure whether the sentence is appropriate or not.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Jadi for example, watching movie is my hobby. To watch movie or to watch horror movie is my favorite activities for now or something like that. Begitu. Jadi sentence appropriateness it's also need to be considered. Okay, is there anything else everyone? Ada yang lain lagi? If no, then let's move to our breakout room. Gimana nih teman-teman? How's the practice, everyone? So I joined some of the practice, but yeah, it's just so silent. So I wonder if it's too difficult for you or something like that, atau terlalu sulit atau gimana nih teman-teman?
You're confused.
We just try. We don't know is correct or no.
Oh ya, so actually for this one, jadi kalau misal question yang tadi, you need to think about whether you need to use verb ing or not.
Yeah.
But since I moved to this one, since I moved to this question, jadi karena sudah diganti teman-teman, so you don't have to think whether you want to use ing or infinitive because yeah, we already have a clue here. We already have a clue here. Gimana teman-teman? Do you find it difficult or something?
Confused, please.
What's something that you
No,
were
we
confused
enjoy
about?
the
I
conversation.
just enjoy the conversation in my
But
group.
sometimes I don't know infinitive or gerund, just talking.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. That's the
Ya,
talking
ada
about
clue-nya
anything.
teman-teman. So we have a clue here. Jadi ini ada clue-nya nih teman-teman. For example, like enjoy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's
enjoy.
something you enjoy watching?
Enjoy
Yeah, for example,
watching.
I enjoy watching
Watching
Korean drama or I enjoy
Korean
watching
drama.
sport or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's like that.
Iya.
Iya.
Iya, tapi pas
Movie
ngobrol
action.
kita nggak berpikir ini apa
Oh, yeah.
biar
I
kita nggak
see.
ngomong, ngobrol aja gitu.
As long as you get a nice conversation,
Kadang-kadang
I
malah
think it's okay.
ini kayak apa kikuk jadinya. Jadi udah talking aja.
Yeah, betul.
I
We
think
just
yeah,
make
the most important things is
anything.
keep the
Don't relax.
conversation going on.
Yes.
Okay, but yeah, it's already late, everyone. So thank you so much for today.
Thank you.
So I will
Thank
think
you,
about something that
Miss.
could be easier
Miss.
to talk with
Miss,
next.
who is still beside you?
My niece. It's my niece.
Wey, your niece.
Hey, say hello. Say hello. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
Hi.
Your auntie.
Okay.
Okay. So
Bye.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See you next
Tomorrow. Have a nice
time.
day.
I think your son.
No, I haven't married yet. So this is my niece. Yeah. He's sleeping in my room and he just awake. Jadi baru bangun nih. Terus di
Oh,
sini.
Nice auntie.
Not really. He's so annoying sometimes when I still teaching. Say hi to
Why?
uncle and auntie out there. Hi. Dadah. She's confused maybe. Yeah, she's already slept at 5 and now
wow.
Begadang ya.
no, she slept at 5 but now it's already waking up again. So I don't know when will she going to sleep.
Oh.
Nggak tahu nih kapan mau tidur lagi nih. Yeah. So have a good rest, everyone. So I need to take care
Yeah,
of this
thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Have a nice day. Bye bye. See you tomorrow, everyone.
See you tomorrow.